What's going on, guys? It's Unif Studios here. You've been all waiting for the 800 subscribers Q&A. I'd like to start by thanking you all for 800 subscribers on this channel. I couldn't have gone this far without all your support. I'm also really sorry for the 3-month-long delay on this Q&A. I have other commitments to attend to, especially since school is in session this time of year. My schedule's freed up a bit now though, which means I can get the Q&A out faster. Without further ado, let's get rolling. Also, I apologize for any mispronunciation mistakes I make. We start off with our first question from Faiz Ramadhan. Would you do some railway in the 2000s rather than the 1900s? And what is the best express rolling stock for a DV12? If I'm correct, I am playing a railway game that's set in the 2000s, which is Finnish Railway. I'm thinking of this because some of the rolling stock which features in the game ran well into the 2000s, and even some are still in service today on the Finnish Railway network. I'm also considering on doing some gameplay for a few train games that are set in the 2000s like GCR. I'm not really sure on what makes a good express consist for a DV12, but I know of a good commuter consist which would work well with a DV12. An EIL, an EILF, and an EIFET. These trains ran on Finnish commuter lines whenever the electric wires overhead were being repaired. But sadly, these trains have not been run since 2017. A Place 3 comes up with our next question, asking, how to speak Mufahi language and when do you go to Finland? Just if you guys don't know, this sort of Mufahi language originated from a fan of my channel, Dragos VR145. It usually consists of nonsensical phrases in bad English, which is characteristic of Dragos VR. We thought it would be really funny to talk like that, but just observe some examples of it, I'd say. I also do not know when I'm going to Finland. With our next question is Yuna Ilya Oulusta. What are your biggest dreams and how are you planning on accomplishing them? My biggest dream for this channel is for it to hit 1,000 plus subs. I'm actually not far from that goal considering my subscriber count, which is almost at 900 at the time of this video. I plan on accomplishing 1,000 plus subs by making videos which will keep my viewers watching and also will attract new viewers and make them subscribe. And now it's Tuyaka Sparash with our next question. Where can I find that electric loco and electric red multiple unit in Finnish Railway? I'm sorry if I answered that question too early, but if you guys haven't known already, you can find the SM1, SM2, and SR1 spawns on the electrified main line at locomotive and carriage spawns. Now our next question is from Sidus YT. What do you rate the DM9 in Finnish Railway? It's a nice multiple unit. It really stands out from the rest of the multiple unit fleet in Finnish Railway with its livery and shape. That's where it got its nickname Carrot. I recommend you purchase it. David Molin, aka Uzides, asks, what is your opinion on the current state of Roblox and where it's headed? When will Whiteford be completed? And who is your favorite locomotive in Somewhere Wales? Also, congrats for 800 subscribers. First off, thank you so much. Now, it's on to the questions. My opinion on the current state of Roblox and where it's headed is that it's really bad right now. It seems apparent, but I really hope for the situation to improve. Sadly, I do not see any evidence of this. I do not know when Whiteford will be completed because I have a lot of commitments to attend to nowadays. My favorite locomotive in Somewhere Wales is Gary because I have been driving him ever since when the game was new. I also really like his new makeover that he had in the April update. Siren Spotters of the World has 3 questions. Will you make a lot of Finnish Railway content? Do you like excavators? And do you like the new update for Finnish Railway? Yes, I am definitely going to make a lot more Finnish Railway content on my channel. Excavators, they're okay. And yes, I am enjoying the new updates for Finnish Railway. There's a lot more rolling stock, and the map has been extended. Also, that's why I am going to make more Finnish Railway content on my channel. And now, it's 2Spaceplays for our next question. Are you going to post on your second channel? And what advice do you have for people starting their own channel? As of now, I have no plans on posting on my second channel. But I also have it as a backup because if anything ever happens to this channel, which I hope does not, I can use that channel to publish videos on it. And also, here's my advice for people starting their own channel. I'd say when you start your own channel, share it with your friends and family so you can get more subscribers and views. I got popular by making tutorials on a new train game at the time, which was Finnish Railway, when lots of people were struggling to drive locos. So do the same with a different or similar topic. If you would like more advice, please tell me in the comments. With our next question is from that one TrainSpotter. Why have you chosen to do YouTube videos and how did you even come up with it? I am on YouTube because of my good friend ShuPlaysRoblox. He helped me start my channel alongside with my parents' permission. So I thank you both for helping me start my YouTube channel and for giving me permissions to make one. Embranium asks, what is your opinion on GWR Studios leaving his fanbase for Cars, Neo Auto? Unfortunately, I only know GWR Studios for making his goofs in the Thomas and Friends model series. So I don't really know about that. Sorry. But I also remember that he published a video or two about Cars. Now it's the Small Town Studio with our next question, asking, what screen recording and editing software do you use? I use OBS Studio for my recording software. I've been starting to use CapCut for my video editing software. I found that it's simpler to use than Lightworks, which can take a bit of time to master. Kukurishku asks, do you accept friend requests on Roblox?
No.
It's to stick with our next question. Have you ever heard of the 2020 role-playing psychological horror video game developed and published by indie studio Omocat Omori? Yes, I have heard about it. Basically, that's it. Domino asks,
what you know about rolling down in the deep?
I probably know that this will give me a copyright claim. A3 Studios asks, what's your favorite standard and narrow gauge locomotive? And what editing app do you use? Oh wow, I really have a lot of standard gauge and narrow gauge locomotives I like, but I'll just be picking one for each category. For narrow gauge, I really like the Russian KP4 class. Narrow gauge tender locomotives are cool. It's an 080 tender engine which operated across Eurasia when the USSR was still around. One of its Chinese variants, the C2, is being restored at the Festiniog Railway. It's called the C2 Project. For more information, search it up. For standard gauge, one of my favorites is the War Department Austerity 210s. These engines look really nice for a freight engine. The editing app I use for PC is CapCut, and in some cases, I use iMovie for mobile. FalFan7.62 asks, what do you think of the current state of the Roblox Railway community as a whole? I'm not really sure about this, but it looks okay. I really hope for it to stay that way in the future. Roblox Train Gamer is up with our next question. What first inspired you to begin making YouTube content? As mentioned before, it was ShuPlaysRoblox. He helped me to start my own channel and he inspired me to make YouTube videos. And now it's to Pyongtug with the most questions for my Q&A. Congratulations to 800 subs. By the way, my questions are, what's your favorite free drive game? What's your non-favorite free drive game? Is there a game you play other than Roblox? What's your favorite non-train game? And how many Bobucks do you has? /J. First off, thanks a lot. My favorite free drive game to play is Tailland Railway. It has lots of rolling stock and locomotives to drive. It also has a bit of variety between standard and narrow gauge. My favorite non-free drive game is the Medemblik to Hoorn branchline, which is a recreation of an old Dutch branch line. Its real basis is preserved today. The details really stand out, and the dev team has just completed their first steam locomotive. It is really detailed. I also played Trains A New Era and Minecraft. Some of my favorite non-train games I like to play are Jenga, Arsenal, Natural Disaster Survival, and Whimsical Building, just to name a few. AAA asks, will you join Shift Games and review them? If you are referring to Operation games, I have visited one, Medemblik to Hoorn branchline, which I have mentioned earlier. And now it's to Shoe Plays, who asks, other than railway games, what games do you like to play? As mentioned earlier, I really like to play Jenga, Natural Disaster Survival, Arsenal, and Whimsical Building, just to name a few. I also have been getting back into Minecraft more often nowadays. Cameron Ebert comes up with our next questions. How many steam locomotives can you name off the top of your mind? And who would make a better express engine, Gilbert or Elmira? Alright guys, so here's all the steam engines I can name off the top of my mind. Mallard, Flying Scotsman, Duchess of Sutherland, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Bittern, Dominion of Canada, Princess Elizabeth. Honestly, I think those are all the steam locomotives I can name off the top of my mind. And all of them are British. And I think Elmira would make a better express engine because she looks fit to run a few fast passenger services. And now, it's to Neomlet. Hello Yu-Gi-Oh! What does the Yu-Gi Cafe trademark sell? I have another question. Do you like American high hoods? The Yu-Gi Cafe sells cinnamon rolls and cinnamon balls. We also sell Japanese drinks and Milo. American high hoods are pretty cool. I don't know if those count because those are export locomotives, but the G12s I really like. Roncher comes up with our next question. Do you like Helsinki Metro Simulator 2 or Finnish Railway in Roblox? Both games are equally good, but in my books it has got to be Finnish Railway, because there's a lot of variety to choose from, like rolling stock and locomotives. Pufferfish asks, which do you like more? The Great Western Railway, the London and Northeastern Railway, the London, Midland and Scottish Railway, or the Southern Railway? I like the LMS more. They've got some nice engines like the 8F, the Fairburn 264T, and some more engines that I like that come from the LMS. Artolari Truther, aka Real Antec, asks, how'd you come up with the Yuginoif name? So I basically took the most generic name I could come up, which is Funny Guy, and I reversed it. Also, I made a spelling mistake, so that's where the Yuginoif name came from. Lemon Cake 4 asks, will you do a time-lapse driving the SR1? Ooh, that's a great video idea. Thanks for that. I'll be adding that to my videos to-do list. Regio asks, will you record trains passing or stopping at stations in Finnish Railway? Ooh, thank you for another great video idea. I'll be adding that onto my videos to-do playlist. Raging asks, what will you do when you reach 1,000 subscribers? That's a really good question. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when I hit 1,000 subscribers, but it'll be definitely something special for sure. Running Person 142 asks, what's your favorite Roblox free drive game and least? I really like the Tailland Railway as mentioned earlier because it has a lot of variety of rolling stock to operate, like narrow gauge locomotives and standard gauge locomotives. I don't have a least favorite though. And now, our last question is from some random Rollbox guy. Will you ever do a video on Forstall or Serenity? Soon, TM. So that brings us to the end of my 800 and 900 subscribers Q&A. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for supporting me and helping my channel hit 800 and 900 subscribers. Without your help, I wouldn't have been making this Q&A. And with the holidays around the corner, I'd like to wish y'all a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Peace out, guys!